And now we've made it to Friday. So we're going to use the model to show 5100ths divided by 3. So what that means is we're going to need to think about what would be 3 groups that would give me 51. So one way I might want to do this is to actually solve the algorithm. If I solve the algorithm, that's going to look like me setting it up with 51 inside, because 51 is my total amount, and I'm dividing this into groups. What I need to do is figure out what is in each group. If I set it up to look like this, 51 divided by 3, remember, I'm going to pop up the decimal and I'm going to divide this out. If you don't know how to divide this, then you need to probably make your top-bottom chart for your 3's over here to the right. If I have one group of 3, I have 3. 2 would give me 6, 3 would give me 9, 4 would give me 12, 5 would give me 15, 6 would give me 18, 7 is 21, 8 is 24, and 9 is 27. If you need more room than this, feel free to move it over and divide it and then come back and write your answer. Once you have your answer here, then you should be able to take and shade in a model that represents 51 total pieces, and then you need to alternate and shade or circle and shade 3 groups of this amount. When you finish, I want you to come back and check your work with mine. So pause the video, complete this problem, and then play the video to check your work. Okay, so once you've solved this out, I hope you were able to get the number 17, because one group of 3 will be in the number 5, and that will give you 3, with 2 left over, bringing down the 1 to get 21. How many groups of 3 are in 21? 7. 7 times 3 is 21. So our final answer here is 17. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade in alternating colors of 1700ths. So we have one group. Actually, I'm not going to shade in groups of 17. I'm going to shade in all 51 because I need to represent my total. So there's 20. 30. 40. 50. And 1. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to count out groups of 17. So this would be 1, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this would be a group of 17. I'm going to label that. And then we have 3 plus 10 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So if I do this, and this, and this, I'll get another group of 17. And then finally this last group is 10 plus 6 plus 1 is 1700ths. Alright, there you go. Yours should look like mine. So when I come back, I know that I have 1700ths in 3 groups. Moving over to this one, shade the model to show 4 groups of 4/10ths. Then write all the equations that could represent the model. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write this out. 4 groups of means multiply 4/10ths equals a number. So right now, to be able to get that answer, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to shade in 4 groups of 4/10. So we have 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, and 4/10. So that's going to be my first group, and I may even want to outline that so it stands out to me. I'm going to trade colors, and I'm going to do 4 more tenths. So 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10. I'm going to outline that, and I'm going to label it my second group. I need another group of 4/10, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, this is a continual model, so it's overlapping, so this makes group 4. Or group 3, sorry, did I say group 4? I meant group 3. And then finally we have our last information, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now that I have all of my groups represented, I have 4 groups of 4/10 each, I ought to be able to look at this model and count it. What do you count? Or what do you see? I see one whole model and 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10. I see 1 and 6/10. So 1 and 6/10 is my answer. Now what I want you to do is I want you to write another multiplication statement, and then I want you to write a division statement. Remember, when we divide, the total comes first. So this statement should always start with 1 and 6/10, and then you're going to put one of these numbers here and one of the numbers here. Okay? If we want to write another multiplication statement, then we simply just flip the factors. Alright? No one should miss this problem. If you've done exactly what I've done in the video, then you should get full credit for this. And if you do not do what I expect you to do in the video, I will know. Finally, circle the prime numbers. I want you to look in your notes, or maybe perhaps your factor book, and I expect you to go back and find which one of these that are listed are prime, and you're going to circle them. That completes our number talk for the week. Remember, we're going to be grading the entire number talk, so if you were absent any day, then you need to go back and you need to fill it in, because we're going to be collecting this and giving you a grade.